Hello AP Psych students and Ms. Callahan. Today in this airport I will be talking about my section about altruism, which is the unselfish regard for the welfare of others. This became a major area of study after the New York headline publicized the Kitty Genovese case in March 13, 1964. Surrounded by awake bystanders in their apartment, Kitty was stabbed and raped to death by her stalker outside her own apartment. Her screams were heard but ignored by the public as everyone came forward to report, but no one helped during the incident. After this, psychologists became interested and baffled by people's values when helping or not helping others. Bystander intervention. Many who would read or hear about the story above would say that they would help in the situation. Well, social psychologists would argue this due to situational factor of the presence of others, as according to their findings, we would act pretty similar. Our brain goes through a process during an emergency through decision scheme in order to help. So in order to help, we have to first notice the incident, then interpret it as an emergency, and then assume responsibility for helping. In addition to this, the known fact that bystanders affect each of these stages. The effects of others makes us quick to assume the best case scenario. For instance, if you see a homeless man on the side of the street and he's laying down, you are quick to assume that he's just sleeping, instead of checking his health to see otherwise. In the end, we make excuses. Another factor is our willingness to help is responsibility. We believe that if we believe that we are solely responsible for a situation, calling for help, we will perform, because we would be to blame if we did not. However, if we thought others were there in addition to ourselves, this is known as a diffusion of responsibility, then we are less likely to help. This leads to the concept of the bystander effect, which is the tendency for citizens to be less likely to give aid when surrounded by others. As the book statistics show, 40% of people helped in private, while only 20% helped with bystanders present. In their experiment, psychologists stated that we are more likely to help when it benefits us or it's more convenient. Before helping, we list the pros and cons of the benefits. This is called social exchange theory. In the end, though, those who do good to others, like donating money, blood, or time, are happier than people who do not, as helping provides happiness. Another factor is the reciprocity norm, which is the expectation that people will help instead of harm those who have aided them in the past. So in other words, if you scratch my back, I will scratch yours if it benefits me in the end. Another less selfish norm is the social responsibility norm, which is the expectation that people will help those who depend on them. So to elaborate on this, society is more inclined to help those who are vulnerable, like children, elderly people, and those who have mental or physical challenges. This is interesting because usually cons outweigh the benefits in this scenario, but we still tend to perform, which contradicts the social change theory. That has been my insert on altruism, but I will leave with this quote from the textbook. Helpfulness breeds happiness. Thank you.